welcome. Today we're gonna do a video about tips and tricks in a project Zomboid. This will be few beginner very useful tips and tricks that some especially beginners don't know. So let's get straight into it. Now as for the next tip, it is about building a character. I would highly suggest you to have the following skills. This, because it will give you better using also this, because it allows you to read faster books. This is one of my favorite skills. Also it goes pretty well with organized, which will increase capacity of your containers you make. Now, one of my favorite skills is this one. It has happened to me so many times that zombies just passed by me and attack everybody else because of this skill. This is one of the most overpowered skill in a game, in my opinion. Also, we're gonna take this one. I like it because in combined with the fast reading, you can level up your skills pretty fast. This skill is also handy, and one of my favorite skills is this one because it increases carry weight and gives additional knockback to melee weapons. Also, this goes quite well in combination with this one, so think about it whether you want to make let's say stealth character or fighting character. I also take this one because there is plenty of food in the game and it gives you additional points. So now we can make, like, we're gonna make our guy, let's say, faster. Okay, this is gonna go. So guys, here's tip number one. First of all, I would suggest you highly to collect all the books because they will increase your grinding speed of any skill significantly. As you can see here, it has multiplier times 3, so this one has multiplier times 8, sorry. So this is a first skill, first tip. Next thing you want to do is when you're grinding carpentry or metalwork or whatever, you're gonna be moving around the map. Don't stay and grind one house, move around the houses. You're looking for a bigger objects because they will give you multiple XP, like this in metalworking, or shelves, or not the doors, but you will be looking like large beds, shelves, and so on. So everything that is 2 or 4 tiles you want to dismantle because it will give you a lot of experience. Now, tip number 2. You can also increase your carpentry significantly by cutting down the trees. So you don't want to do things like this. Take your axe and chop the tree like this because it will ruin its durability pretty fast. You want to do this, cut down tree, cut it like this because it decreases significantly the loss of durability. And one more thing, always carry saw with you when you're doing this. All you have to do is right click, saw logs. This increases your experience pretty much, and if you have read carpentry 1, you should be able to level up your first 2 dots pretty easy. Now, next thing you want to do, let's say you're building a house, you're gonna do this, so carpentry, and you're gonna need to make a wall frame. As you can see, it costs 2 planks, few nails, and at least 2 carpentry. On this thing you can attach like this. On this thing you can attach windows, or you can make walls. They come in 3 different shapes. Let me show you. I just need a few planks. Where is it? Okay, so we're gonna make, let's say, a wooden frame. Now, the lower level you are, the less, as you can see, this requires 7 or more carpentry. Also, stairs requires 6 carpentry. But when you build these 2 walls, you can upgrade them at any time. You just add 1 more plank and a few nails, and it will upgrade to level 3. Same goes for the metal work and so on. So on this frame you can attach also metal fences and so on. Everything can be dismantled. You just click here, or you can take a sledgehammer and destroy it. That is your second option. Dismantle also brings you experience. So it is a pretty fast way to level up your carpentry. All you need to do is build small building like this, and you will be good to go. You will have your carpentry in no time. Same goes for the metalworking. Only for the metalworking you will need metal sheets, which you will acquire through dismantling various metal items on the ground. Now let's talk about the mechanics a little bit. As you can see, we have a vehicle park here. So what I would suggest you when you're low level in mechanics, how to quickly level it up. All you need to do is have a screwdriver. You need a bunch of tools, but this is the easiest way. Once per day you can open every vehicle you want, and you dismantle battery and lights, and you give them back, put them back, and it will give you some experience. You do that, it is the quickest thing to do, and you can do it once per day in game, and it will give you experience. So practically wherever you can, you just open on E button hood and replace those few things, and you will level up your first 2 levels of mechanics in no time. You also need 1 level in electrician, and you can hotwire any car you want. All you have to do is get in the car, press V button, and here you will have a hotwire button. If you don't, as you can see here, it is hotwire, so we can start the engine, but if it's not hotwire, you will have your key here. Okay guys, for the next tip we're gonna go for the electrician leveling up. My advice to you, when you're more into the houses, always dismantle things like this. They gave you a high amount of XP, also read the book of course. Everything, you will need at least 1 electrician for able to light the car. Also it is useful to find a skill book called how to use the generators. Then you can connect generator to any house and turn on electricity if it is off. At some point in the game electricity will be off. And also, by the way, these things I highly suggest you to pick up a few of them. You need 4 of them to make a rain collector. Also you need 4 of them to make a compost maker, so keep that in mind. This is also great for leveling up your metalworking. So disassemble these things depending on the thing you are dismantling. Things like this will give you metal sheets and majority of times, but things like bathtubs will give you pipes. So you will need like metal pipes, metal sheets, wire, in order you also welding rods in order for you to be able to build the metal pans. And one more useful tip is carry 1 of these in your bag. It weighs 10, but when you're out and leveling up your skill in let's say prop and torch, these things use pretty fast, so you can refill it and you don't have to return to the base. So that is one very useful tip. And these things you can get them at the garages, you can get them even from the barbecues outside, which are light on the gas. You just click right button and extract it from it. So guys, thank you all for being with us. I hope you find this useful. If so, like, share, and subscribe. We'll keep on making contents for this game, and we'll make more complex guides soon. So see you all and have fun.